Hey everybody, it's Kevin Rogers here from theconversionkings.com. I want to share with you a really cool marketing experiment I just did on my Facebook page a couple days ago. And it was a simple question I asked that sparked a 45 comment frenzy. And the question was, do you eat pizza? Everybody eats pizza, right? So it was an incredibly simple question to answer, but it's where the thread went that led to some great marketing lessons. So we're going to talk about them real quick. First of all, the question itself, do you eat pizza? I'm going to tell you in a second where that question came from, and that's going to lead to a whole goldmine of marketing information for you. But the question itself is so simple that it's impossible not to answer yes or no. Do you eat pizza? Yes, I eat pizza. Okay, what's the best pizza you ever had? Natural question. Right now you're thinking of the best pizza you ever had because I just asked you that. And depending on where you live and how you grew up, you may have a very deep connection to one particular pizza place. For instance, my dad lives for Tony and Ann's Pizza in Lowell, Massachusetts. He's gone through all kinds of lengths to get them to, freeze it and deliver it to him, and do all kinds of things to just try to have this pizza because he can't go back there as often as he wants, and he just lives for this pizza. So the power of a simple question when you consider engaging your prospects in a way that's going to get them to drop their guard, not feel like you're coming on to them to sell them something, but just simply opening a dialogue that they have a natural interest in. So the second lesson is that you need a polarizing topic or figure if you want to spark a passionate dialogue. In this case, that came in the form of my good friend Vin Montello, who's a brilliant copywriter and a very opinionated fella, especially when it comes to pizza, because I happen to know that Vin grew up in pizzerias. His dad owned several. Vin worked in them growing up. So, and he's from Brooklyn, so he has very strong opinions on what goes into a pizza and what defines pizza. So he came on and told everybody what was what with pizza, and other people said, you're crazy, and the pizza in my town is just as good or better. So that created a really passionate, active, fertile dialogue here. And there's lots of great information in the way people responded to that, and the wording they use, and all kinds of things that can really help you deliver your message to people and communicate to them on within the dialogue that's already taking place in their head. The great Robert Collier, engage the question already at the forefront of your prospect's mind. So number three is that sometimes in marketing, just not having a purpose for a question or a dialogue can lead to great ideas for a product. And so what happened here was I posted this question, do you eat pizza? And my only role in the thread after that was to just sort of direct the conversation when needed. If it started to go off the rails, as Facebook comments, threads tend to do, I would bring it back on. And then I started defining the question more about where's the best pizza you ever had, and getting everybody to name their favorite places and reminisce about pizza and the best pizza they ever had and their own emotional attachment to pizza. So then I thought, well, what if this were a list of foodie prospects? What would be an ultimate product to offer to them? And my idea was a Pizza of the Month club, where you specifically sought out specialty boutique pizzas, places that you'd see like on the Food Network if they had a show about best pizzas in the U.S. or best pizzas of the world, and they took you into these little places and told the history of the pizza and the families that owned the pizza joint and what showed you making it, and you'd die to go there and eat this delicious pizza, right? So what if you came up with a Pizza of the Month club where you contact those type of pizza joints and got them to follow your process of vacuum sealing and freezing and delivering these pizzas, and everybody could make lots of money, and we could all eat delicious pizza from places we otherwise might never go. I thought it was a great idea, and who knows, I might pursue it. There's a lot of logistics for me. I'm an info marketer. It's probably too involved, but it would be a really cool thing. Wouldn't you join the Pizza of the Month Club and eat like New Haven, Connecticut pizza for the first time, which we learned in this thread was a famous, very authentic Italian pizza. I didn't know there was a famous thing called New Haven pizza. So that's the third lesson, is that sometimes just talking with your prospects or with anybody in a market, whether it be on Facebook or on a forum, that you can really get very authentic product ideas that you can quickly test out on people while they're having an active dialogue. And so that's a great thing to be able to do as an entrepreneur, that you don't have to come up with the product first and then hope you can sell it to people. Sometimes you just gotta be talking to your audience and find out what they're interested in and what drives their passion on a certain topic. So those are the 3 lessons from this thread. Ask simple questions to get big response. Make the questions more specific as you go. Introduce a polarizing figure or topic if you want to really spark passionate debate. And, sometimes just spark dialogue for dialogue's sake, and let it spawn new ideas about products you hadn't even thought of before. So now let me reveal where this comes from. Do You Eat Pizza was suggested to me and all the listeners of I Love Marketing, the podcast with Joe Polish and Dean Jackson, which is a phenomenal podcast. If you haven't been listening to it, I highly recommend that you go to iTunes and start downloading episodes, or you can go to ilovemarketing.com and they're all listed out right there. And specifically listen to episode number 24, where Dean Jackson talks about more cheese and less whiskers, and you'll see exactly why I posted Do You Eat Pizza on Facebook and how it led to all these cool lessons. All right? So thanks for watching this quick video. Check out ilovemarketing.com, and we'll talk real soon. Bye.